Hi everyone, it's 26th of March 2021 and let's have a look at the charts. So yesterday Bitcoin has bounced off this 0.618 fib level and is looking to break the zero point 0.5 level. For me to consider this an uptrend, I would have to go to the lower time frames. It's either would have to produce a chart pattern on a lower time frame or to close above the uh, lower high, which essentially would make a higher high. So for now, I am neutral on Bitcoin. It can bounce off from here, or it can carry on to further lows. For me, it's way too early to say. I think it's worth mentioning that John Bollinger, who is, if you don't know who that is, he's a trader who's been trading for the past 40 years and has developed a indicator called Bollinger Bands. So yesterday he tweeted saying that he's looking for to enter a trade for an up movement. I'm guessing, based on his trading strategy, he's seen something in this that he's considered to be a potential trading setup into a long trading setup. So that's something to keep in mind. And he's often, don't know, he has been right. Um, so that's just about it for Bitcoin, I would say. Let's look at other alts. So we'll start with Zilliqa. Zilliqa still trading in the range. Dot uh, Dot really has to finish above close above this lower high for me to reconsider this. Kava, if I just zoom out a little bit, it's producing head and shoulders, but it has to close above this horizontal resistance level for me to consider this. I've mentioned one a couple of days ago. I was in this trade. I've closed my trade when the price closed below my horizontal resistance line, and then now it has it's gone up by 12% and almost is gonna close above the highest close in a couple of weeks. So this is a potential trade for me to enter this evening. Also, this makes a much better trade than what we had previously, is because now we have a much smaller, well-defined stop loss. And if we use our head and shoulders target, this potentially gives us a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. This is a trade to watch for tonight. OGN, this after consolidation into this 10 and 20 period moving average, it has it's looking to climb up. This would, if I wasn't in other trades, I would also consider this entering this trade as well. Sol, Sol really needs to close above, make higher highs and higher lows for me to reconsider this. So at the moment, there's no chart pattern that he's developing. So nothing yet on Sol, but after consolidating into the 10 period moving average, it's 4% up today. Hoping for BAT to reclaim this prior highs, and that potentially gives us a good 3-to-1 risk reward. Still bullish on BAT. RSR is just about to come to my break-even point. Nearly closed on me, but so far still in this trade. UTK mentioned last video. It closed above the horizontal line, but then it closed below it in the next couple of days, and right now it's looking to retest the zone and also close above it. I'm waiting for the close above it, and more specifically waiting for the close above this orange line for me to consider this trade. Lisk had a massive rejection at the horizontal level. So far nothing on this yet, but potential head and shoulders development. BAL, as I mentioned in my previous video, this is a head and shoulders, a smaller head and shoulders within a bigger head and shoulders. I'll use the strong tool to explain. So this would be head and okay, sorry. This that I'm looking for it to break that orange line to consider entering the chain. So smaller head and shoulders within a bigger head and shoulders. That's on BAL. SPX, this SXP. Someone left a comment in the last video. SXP, I really like this chart. It has a well clear defined horizontal line. For me to enter this trade and to be interested in this trade, the price has to close above this orange line, which is the high of the left shoulder. But this looks like a good potential for to enter a trade. Quantum, nothing yet. So head and shoulders, but it hasn't broken up. So nothing on this yet. Sushi mentioned a couple of weeks ago. Sushi, I was looking for inverse head and shoulders. That did not happen. So this is what I was looking for. Head and shoulders. I was looking for it to break this horizontal line, and the minute the price closed below this left shoulder, this level, this negates this chart pattern. At the moment, I'm looking for a consolidation pattern to for the price to consolidate in this rectangle. If the price closes below this, somewhere here, then it's really looking like it's not looking good for sushi. But at the moment, it's still consolidation. I'm still keeping this on my list. Finally, talk about ETH. ETH is not it's not really doing much. If I just go to the weekly, if it fails and breaks this level, I'll be looking to buy at this level right here. You can see it's been tested several times. So 1, 2, 3, and then from the bottom 4, 5, broke it. 6 retested it, 7 times it retested it. This seems like a key area for ETH. If it breaks that, then this is kind of is not looking very well for ETH and for alts. I consider ETH a front runner against alts. So if ETH start rallying here, then all the other alts should be rallying with it as well. But yeah, so just to clarify for today, I'm looking at a 1 BTC a close. If it closes like this, I'll have my stop loss just down these lows and looking for the 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. Any charts that you wanna see?
Yeah, just since I've got you here, there's one that's I think had a bit of a pump this week. ONE. I'm not sure if we've seen this before or you've got this on your list.
Yeah, it has a quite a bit of a pump. So yeah, for me to really consider, it has to go back to this range here.
But was there any so just going back a couple of days or a couple of weeks, what was there any setup there just sort of indicate the
Yeah, there was one,
was
but then it's like I don't know if I would have entered this trade. So we can see, so this is such a small left shoulder and a massive head, and then a small right shoulder. So yeah, there's potential like a head and shoulder, but it's a little bit deformed. I can't say, if I'm honest, I can't say I would have been entering this trade because there's other chart patterns that look better than this.
Hmm.
But yeah,
All right, just one more. Rune. It's had a massive pump today.
yeah, Rune has gone on a quite yeah. So immediately you can see it's ranging. Right, so if we draw from here to there, it can potentially produce a triangle. Or I just need to see a couple of more rejections, right, from these lines to see what it's trying to develop, what type of chart pattern is trying to move. If it's symmetrical triangle, then yeah, all great. If it rejects from here and then goes up again, then our target would be that area there. But
Cool.
so far, yeah, it's just consolidating.
All right. Cool.
Okay, cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. And if you want me to have a look at a specific chart, just drop it down in the comments below. Please give it a like if you like this video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you.